What about more about quiet quitting? So like the example that I'm thinking of is when I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this way for the next little bit. And then the next time you talk to me, I'm eating a different way. And you're like, I thought you said you were going to do that. Where I'm basically just like not following through with these. Is that quitting?
I think so. It brings me up. Like I used to be vegetarian, and when I was a vegetarian, I was a hard and fast vegetarian. I was vegetarian. I chose not to be vegan because I knew I wasn't capable of doing that. But I am going to be a vegetarian, so I'm gonna eat vegetarian. And it drove me crazy. The vegetarians that like were calling themselves vegetarians, but like were in and out of it. Like, oh no, I'm a vegetarian, but I eat meat on Thursdays, and I'm like, no, you're not. You're not suffering like me. This is not fair.
You're not suffering.
And it would make me mad. But yeah, I would feel like they I wouldn't even call them quitters because I feel like they never committed to begin with. Like they were never in it to begin with, so they didn't even deserve to be called a quitter.
Oh my gosh.
So about the commitment. So I guess if I'm just saying, hey, I'm going to do something, that's not really enough of a commitment to warrant quitting with any sort of intention.
What is commitment? Tell me what a commitment is.
I mean,
I think it's the earnest, like, attempt at a goal of some sort. So like, I don't know, I could say that I'm doing something and never attempt it. That's not a commitment. But if I follow through with the steps of a goal, I'm committing myself to that goal. I'm committing time and resources to do something. So in the case of the vegetarian, committing to, I mean, that's kind of easy because you're not doing something. You're not eating a meat. Whereas if I was,
it's not that
easy.
It's not that.
There is a difference between not
to like a Mexican restaurant that smells delicious and you cannot eat even the.
But what I'm saying is that choosing to recuse yourself from an action versus trying to achieve a goal. So like if I said I am committed to writing a book, I have to actually sit down and put pen to paper and spend time to achieve that goal. And I'm committing resources to achieve that.
This is a good example. This brings up, so I have a thing that I'm deciding if I want to do or not. And part of me feels like that I'm thinking about not doing it is enough for me to say I shouldn't do it. Because I have started put the wheels in place. I've gone to meetings. So this is a potential business thing that I've been asked to be a part of, to do like branding for, be a sort of a consultant in, and to do help with like the marketing, branding, etc. And it's a very beginning stages project, like very beginning, like they just have a business plan right now. And to the point that I could sort of make my role whatever I want to be in there. And I'm in this position where it's sort of like I have to ask or get off the pot with it, right? Where I gotta either I can't keep going to these meetings. I've been to like 4 or 5 meetings now, and I still have not given them an answer with anything. Like I'm not committed to doing anything other than hearing them out right now and reading the business plan and potentially giving some feedback. And then, but I feel like I'm at the crossroads with it. Like, do I continue or do I say, enough is enough? So is that a commitment? Am I quitting? Is it? I don't know. Is it quitting yet? Because I haven't really started. I don't know.
I think that's a distinction, that in order to quit something, there has to be a commitment.
Yeah. So it's not quitting.
I mean, is there any, not your own expectations of yourself, but does anybody else have any sort of expectations from you? Like, do you have a responsibility towards these people?
No, I've not made the commitment to them to have a responsibility. They're trying to get me to. That's what they're like. Every conversation is like, will ya, are ya, will ya, could ya, would ya? And I have yet to make a promise to do anything. Because they have yet to really give me a full offer either. That's the other end. So I'm like, well, I don't want to just pluck things out of thin air. Either I'm going to probably charge you way too much money and you're not going to like it, and I'm not passionate enough, I guess, I'm answering my own question, about it for me to do it just pro bono and get paid later. I don't think so.
Well, then the question is, can you quit something you're not a part of yet?
No, I guess not. No,
If you haven't even gotten a gym membership, can you quit and not leave the gym?
It feels like turning away from an opportunity, and so maybe that's why it feels like quitting a little bit. Is that I'm turning? There's an opportunity potential, right? And I have to make the conscious choice not to be a part of it, and be okay with that. That wherever it goes, whatever happens, I made this choice. Yeah.
Trying to get attention. So what you're talking about is evaluating whether or not you want to make a commitment. That's the foundation. That's a healthy standard to support when you either make the commitment or you decide this is not the direction for you. Right?
Yes. So it's not quite.
So it's part of the plan. It's part of the program. Is it part of commitment? Not yet, not until you actually commit, right? But it is part of a healthy way to evaluate what is, that statement we use, what serves you best.